Okay, so this one Form 5 chapter 2, because the differentiation, this topic is very important because it's related to the topic 2 and the last topic. So topic 2, topic 3. Topic 3 we call as integration, means that it's an antiderivative. And then topic 10, there's a motion along the straight line. So it's also related with the differentiation and integration. So means that you have to focus on the three topics. Okay, so for this Form 5 chapter 2 differentiation, right? What you need to study. Okay, for the first thing, our symbol, this one we call as a y, right? When you try to differentiate the thing, we call as a dy dx. So this dy dx we call first derivative. And then going to the another one, d2y dx2. So this one we call second derivative. Okay? Okay. Right. So this one you need to know lah. So means that your differentiation, actually your dy dx, right? We also call it as what? Okay. We also call it as a gradient of the curve. So last time when you learning out the straight line, right? Your gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, right? So that one is for the straight line. But this one is a curved line. So when you want to find the gradient, we need to using the differentiation to help us to find out. OK， 所以它将会 combine 你们的你的 y 等于 mx 了这一课。OK， come. So for the first thing, we learned it out about the limit first. So limit we also call it as a bahasa, we call it as a had 啦，限制啦。So how we want to find the limit? So for the first thing, so when I give you the limit, I call it LIM, x going to the 2, and then I give you the equation, maybe I give you is a 3x, right? Okay, so this arrow is represent closely to 很靠近的 so means that if they're closely to the 2, right? So means that I just substitute inside lah. So 3 times 2. So I will getting the answer is 6. Okay? So number 2, if I give you limit x going to the 3 and then 4x plus 5. So what is mean? You just substitute the 3 inside. 4 times 3 plus 5. So 12 plus 5, you get 17. Okay? And then if I give you limit x going to the negative 2, 5x plus 2 over x. So it means that when you want to find out the answer, right, you just substitute negative 2 inside. So minus 10 plus 2 minus 8. So you're getting the answer is 4. Okay? So this one is a very simple limit first. Okay, if I give you 2x plus 3 modulus. So when you substitute the 5 inside, just 2 times 5 plus 3. So you're getting the answer is 13. Okay, so this one is a limit without any condition. So it means that you can substitute inside, you'll get a answer. 当你 substitute 的话，你就能直接找到答案了。Okay, so this one is the first thing you need to study. Okay, faster copy first. Okay, so you see here, now I try to upgrade a little bit. Leaving x going to 2, and then this one I give you x squared minus 4 over x minus 2. So you see here, when I try to substitute the 2 inside, right, I will get the answer is what? 2 minus 2 cos of over cos of, right? So when you see the 0 divided by 0, got answer or not? your calculator will sure give you max error. So when you see the denominator is 0, 当你看到分母是零 this one we cannot do like this. We need to do factorization to simplify first. Okay? When you see the denominator is equal to 0, we need to try to do the factorization. So it means that when you try to do the factorization, so this one, you are getting x plus 2, x minus 2 because the perfect square. So x minus 2, right? So I can try to cancel these. And then this one will be left, limit x going to 2, x plus 2. Okay? Then I only substitute the 2 inside. So when I substitute the 2 inside, you don't need to write out the d. Okay? So this one will be the answer. Number 6, if I give you limit x going to the 3. So you're getting the answer. Okay, so you see, if I give you like this, I will try to substitute the 3, 2 times 3, 6 minus 6 is 0, right? So it means that I have to try to do factorization. So when you want to try to do the factorization, so how you want to do the factorial? So x squared will be the x times x, 18 minus 6 and minus 3, right? Okay, and then this one, common factor, take out the 2, left x minus 3. So then simplify, cut it down. Okay, so after you cut it, you are getting the answer is like this. So means that your limit x going to 3, x minus 6 over 2. Then we only substitute the 3 inside. So you are getting 3 over 2. Okay. So number 7, limit okay, so when you try to see this, how you want to solve? So for the first thing, when you sub the 4 inside, the denominator is equal to 0, means that we have to try to do the factorization. Okay? So it means that when you want to try to do the factorization, means that this one I'll try to open the bracket. 16 will be 4 times 4, negative plus minus, and then x squared x times x. So this one I'm trying to do the common factor, take out the 2, and then this one you will get x minus 4, right? So I found that these two things is not the same, right? I cannot cut. So how I want to make it same? 你要怎样才能把它弄成 x 减4或4减 x? How you want to make it same? 那么 hello, how you want to make it same? If this one not same, we cannot cut. 上面 good 上面乘减了，其实不需要了，你只是抽减出来就可以。Okay, so means I want to try to make it same. I will try to do the common factor. So how? I try to take out the negative. I try to take out the negative. So positive x, I take out the negative 2. This one negative 2 become minus x. Negative, I take out to become positive 4. Okay? And then these two things is the same, I can cut. So it means that after I cut, right, they are having the thing is something like this. Limit x going to the 4. 4 plus x over negative 2. Then I only can substitute the 4 inside. So 4 plus 4 divided by negative 2, you get answer negative 4. Okay? So it means that this one is the second case. Okay, now, if you know the case 2, now we're going to the case 3. So what are the case 3 you need to focus? So your case 3, right, our limit x going to the infinity, x going to the infinity. So if x going to the infinity, I give you 1 over x, right? Your answer should be what? your answer should be 0. Because your infinity means it's very, very large number. 1 divided by very large number, your answer is close to the 0. 对吗? So it means that 1 over 10, you found that is 0.1. 1 over hundreds is 0.01. 1 over 1000, 0.001. So if very, very large number, they must be close to the 0. Okay, so you need to know. So means that this one is a case 3. And the other one, you also need to know that limit x going to infinity when your a powered by the x, right? So where your a is between -1 to 1. So this one also close to the 0. This one also close to the 0. What I mean? If let's say my a is 1 over 10, 1 over 10 power 0, you know it's 1. 1 over 10 power 1, you know it's 0.1. 1 over 10 power 2, 0.01. 1 over 10 power 3, 0.001. Means that if power very big number, right? So they also show you the answer is 0. Okay? So it means that if the number, your a is between -1 and the 1, so after the power, they must close to the 0. So you need to remember these two things. Okay, so after you know that these two things, I will show you the limit x going to the infinity. If I give you x plus 5 over 2x minus 3. So when you see this kind of the question, right, how you want to solve? I start the infinity inside where large number divided by where large number, we don't know. So how you want to do it? We are trying to make it 1 over x. So the higher power is x, the higher power is x, right? Both sides, I try to divide by the x. So after I try to divide by the x, right? So it means that x divided by x is 1. 5 divided by x is 5 over x. 2x divided by x is 2. 3 divided by x is 3 over x. Okay? And after that, I know that 1 plus 5 divided by very large number is equal to 0. 2 minus 3 divided by very large number is also 0, right? So it means that my answer 1 over 2. My answer 1 over 2. Okay? So example 2. Limit x going to infinity, if I give you 4x plus 5 divided by 2 minus 3x. Okay, so if I want to find out the answer right now, so on top they're having the x, bottom also having the x, so divide by x on both sides. So it means that your limit x going to infinity, 4x minus x is 4. 5 over x is 5 over x. And then 2 over x. Okay. And after that, your answer should be 4 plus very large number is 0. This one, very large number 0 minus 3. So you go to 4 over -3. Right, boy? Okay, eh? So if I give you the question is like this, number 3. So your limit x going to infinity, and then I give you is x squared plus 2x minus 4 divided by 5 minus 3x. Okay, so when you see this kind of the question, right, because the highest power now is x, not is x power 2. So it means that on top I was trying to divide x power 2, bottom is the same divide. So limit x squared divided by x squared is 1. 2x over is 2 over x. 4 over x squared. And then 5 divided by x squared. Okay? And So after that, when I substitute the infinity 1 plus, where last number is 0, lucky last number 0. Huh? No. And then this one, 5 divided by where last number 0, and then minus 3. So it means that your answer should be negative 1 over 3. 我嘞，除它最高的 power, you have to divide the highest power of the x 除它最高的 power. OK， 来网课的学生 copy down. OK， 来看。Now we're going to the another one more. There's we call as the first principle. Okay. So today we need to learn how we want to solve the first principle. So when you want to solve the first principle, right, you have 4 steps to find the gradient. 你有4个 step. Okay? So how you want to do it? So you see, normally the question is like this. Okay, by using first principle, find first derivative. So your first derivative we call as a dy dx. We call as a dy dx. So remember, your dy dx actually is equal to your limit delta x going to the 0, delta y over delta x. Okay. So apa itu delta y, apa itu delta x. So this one we call as a small change in x. So this one we call as a small change in y. Okay. So you see, 等下你们猜抄，我给你们直接抄。Okay. So this one is a curve. That's it. My question 1 I want to find is y equal to 2x. So y equal to 2x. Based on the last year topic, what is your gradient? If I give you y equal to 2x, your gradient is m equal to 2, right? Because y equal to mx plus c. So you know that your m is equal to 2. Yes or no? So it means that we need to using the first principle to show that your answer is equal to 2. So how to show the answer is equal to 2? Okay, you see, So this one is a straight line. So we know that this one I call as a x, I call as a y. Yes or no? So when you want to find the gradient, you must having the 2 coordinate, right? So this one is the original coordinate we call x and the y. So the second coordinate, because I already mentioned before, this one is focus for the curve, right? So it means that I have to change a little bit x. So this one I will call as a delta x because they have the small change in x. Okay, they have the small change in x. Same this range we call delta x. This one I will call as x plus delta x. Okay, and then this one they have the small change in the y, right? So I will call it as y plus delta y. So
它的那个 y 的线就是，
哪一个？对了，只不过阿嘎把它拉成直线。OK，
做哪个？
因为这个只是 OK 啦 ，OK 啦，在你有我有你。OK 啦。
你的站地做。
Okay, you see, x plus delta x, y plus delta y. This one will be x and the y, right? Okay, so you see, when you want to do the first principle, right? How? Okay, your y equal to 2x. This one is the original equation, right? I call it as the equation 1. So your first step for the first principle, step 1, you need to sub your coordinate x plus delta x y plus delta y into equation 1. Okay? So means that this one you're getting y plus delta y. This one you get the x plus delta x right. And then you try to expand 2 times x, 2x, 2 times